So if you're a freelancer or a consultant that wants to take their one-man show and you want to build up your agency, stick around. I will show you how I did it and the framework I used to go from a consulting business to a 7-figure agency. Now, as a consultant, there are a few challenges you might be facing. First one, you might be struggling to find new clients. Second, you might already have clients, but you don't know how to scale that into a service business. And third, you want to stop trading your own hours for dollars. Now, here's where the opportunities lie. You want to build a business that scales and operates without you. You want to build a life, spend time with your family, have more time without sacrificing every hour of your day because you need to fill those hours and send an invoice. And the third is you want to build a business and a name where you are the go-to guys for that service you are providing. Now, I just arrived in DC. It's so awesome here. I was in San Francisco yesterday and I've been there for a few days. I was there in an event, also meeting with one of my mentors and visiting some clients. It reminded me back in 2008, 2009 or so, when I was doing consulting, when I was basically a freelancer and doing some consulting works for some startups in Silicon Valley. And I was doing great work. I loved what I was doing. I traveled a lot. I spent a lot of time there. Went back and forth from Colombia to the US. And it was a great time for me. I learned a lot. I had a few clients and I started scaling. My time was consumed in everything I was doing. At first I had one client, then I had two, then I had three. I was doing UX UI design, I was doing product strategy. I was helping these founders build up their apps, build up their websites. Needless to say, I was burnt out after a while. To say that I was working 80 hours a week is really an understatement. I was working way more than that. So I decided something had to change. I loved the work, what I was doing. I loved how I was helping founders. I loved to see them and their companies scale and grow and see how I was part of that. But I needed to change something. So I decided to start Ideaware. Ideaware at first was the name, just a legal name for my own consulting business. I started sending invoices under my name. I registered the company and I started sending them as Ideaware. I created a logo, started a website, put my own face there because I didn't have anybody else at the company. It was just me. So I did that, and in that way I started creating a brand around the company I wanted to create, even though if it was just me. I took that opportunity and then I started growing from there. I started seeing how I can turn this into a company. And here's how I did it. First, I started really pampering my clients. Now, I figured out that instead of spending money in SEO, in marketing, or going to every networking event I could go to, even though I went to some, I decided just to really take care of my current clients, making sure they were happy, making sure they were happy with my work, with what I was doing, making sure the work was the best it could be, and that the output was exactly what they expected it to be. If not, I went back and I delivered more and more and more until I got a win for that client. Once I got a win for that client, I knew it was time for I asked for a reference, and I did. I asked them if they had a friend or if they had a fellow founder that I could help, and 90% of the cases they did. Or even if I didn't ask, they recommended me at some dinner party or at some other event where they were talking about it, and hey, Max can really help you out. Max's company can really help you out. So what I'm trying to go is by taking care of your customers, pampering your clients, making sure they're happy. That is your biggest business development strategy you can make. Your business will inevitably grow from there. If you're taking care of your clients will take care of you. It's that simple. The second thing you should do is start your business. At this point, you may be at a freelance or a consulting career you're pursuing. If you really want to take that to the next step and make sure you have more free time, make sure you have a more solid foundation for your business, more income for you, for your family, then take the first step and start your business. Think about a name, create a logo, create a website, and even if it's just you and your portfolio, start creating a brand about it. You'll start changing the mindset of the people around you. You'll start changing your own mindset. You'll start changing your client's mindset that, hey, this is a new company, an upcoming company that I'm gonna be working on from now on. Third thing is figure out when you need help In my case, I was doing all the UX UI design before as I started the company, and I started needing a front-end developer. Now, I'm a software engineer myself, but I didn't have the time to actually work on it. I wanted to work on the business strategy. I wanted to work on the UX UI design because it's something I really love, and I hired a front-end developer. That was my first hire for the company. Brian, if you're seeing this, awesome, you rock. And yeah, figure out where you need that first hand, that first help, and bring that person on board. Even if you're bringing this person again as a freelancer or a consultant, it goes really meta, but after that you could bring them on board full time. But bring on that help and really make sure you're bringing in the right people. Now, this is where I made many mistakes when I was first starting. I was trying to find the cheapest freelancers I could find so I could make a profit, and you still need to make a profit, but make sure you find the right people. Find people that are talented, find people that are passionate and that share your goal and your vision. If you're trying to find someone that's trying to start a business at the same point you are, then this person could be either an associate, but it's a terrible idea for an employee. Bring this person that shares the value and that they're going to do great work while you focus on scaling and growing. Team is everything. These are the people that are going to take care of your clients. Take care of your team, find the right people, set the right culture, and you'll see how they will basically help you and push you and make your clients happy. And it goes around. As I just first said, making your clients happy and making sure they're getting the best out of you or your first employee or your second or third or your 100th employee, that's where growth happens. That's where people actually want to work with you. Did you know since 2008, there are 20% more startups around the world year over year? That means every year, 20% more startups since the year before are being born all over the world. Now, the same study by Startup Genome shows that industries such as blockchain are increasing their funding to create new products by 1,321%. That just blows my mind. What I'm going with is that the opportunities are out there. This is not slowing down. The IT industry, it's at its bloom right now, and there are a lot of companies, a lot of founders that need your help, that need your expert advice. Going from consulting or freelancing to creating an agency is not an impossible task. It's just a matter of getting organized, finding the right customers, building the right team, and managing your time. So to recap, there's 3 things that I did that I would recommend you do if you want to do so. So first of all, find the right clients and pamper them. Make sure they're happy, do your best work. Number 2, start your business. Find a name, whether it's your own or not. Create a logo, create a website, just create a presence, start creating a brand around your business. That way you start creating brand awareness and you can start growing that as a company. And number 3, your team is everything. Make sure you hire the right people. Make sure you're finding people that are aligned with your own goals, and not only quality-wise and work-wise, but where they want to be in 2 to 3, 4 years is where you can help them be there, and they will help you get there. And remember that your team is everything. Find the right people, hire the right people, bring them on board, let them do their best work. Find people that are aligned to your vision and your goals, and they're going to keep your clients happy as well. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. So I had a blast doing it, and if you liked it, please hit subscribe below, give me a like. It'll be awesome. Take care.